Hi, my name is Nathan, and welcome to the Daily Word. On today's episode of the Daily Word, we'll be in Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. Let's read the scripture together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Do not let this book of the law depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful.
The daily word for today is the word prosperous. Let's say that word together. Prosperous. So what does that word mean, prosperous, or to be prosperous? Prosperous means to have abundant success, or to be abundantly successful. Someone who is prosperous has many things. Usually that's tied to wealth or belongings. Someone who is prosperous is succeeding in many different things. So you can say that a king is prosperous. A king has so much wealth. You could say that a celebrity is prosperous. They make a lot of money. They have a lot of popularity, so they are prosperous. So to be prosperous means that you are succeeding abundantly. So not just succeeding one time out of 10 times that you try, but being prosperous means you're succeeding 9 times out of 10 times you try, or 10 times out of 10 times you try. Someone who is prosperous has a lot of great things going for them. They're winning a lot. Sometimes you hear the word winner and loser, and usually someone who is prosperous or someone who is viewed to be prosperous is considered a winner. I know a lot of us would love to be prosperous. And prosperous comes from the word prosperity, so to have success or to be successful. So again, the word prosperous means to have abundant success or abundant wealth and popularity. So now that we have an idea of what it means to be prosperous, again, abundant success, abundant wealth, to have abundant blessing and glory, let's take it back into Joshua chapter 1. So what is it saying in Joshua chapter 1 verse 8? What it's saying is that by following God and meditating on His law, so to us the law is the scripture from beginning to end, Genesis to Revelation. That is our book of the law now that we have it in the framework of the gospel. So by meditating on it, not just flipping through and reading one verse every few weeks or every few days, but meditating on it, thinking about the scripture, thinking about what it means to be a Christian, meditating on the law all of the time for all of your days, you will be prosperous. Now there's an important thing to realize when we see the word prosperous in the framework of God's promises. What this doesn't mean is that it doesn't mean that you will be prosperous in the same way we view prosperous in the world. So like our examples before, to be prosperous in the world means to have a lot of money, to be very successful, to be very popular. Now when you look at the gospel and what Jesus promised His disciples, He said that blessed are the poor, blessed are the weak. So we see a big contrast to what Jesus is promising. Now the important thing is that Jesus is promising a prosperity or being prosperous that goes much deeper than money. Money will come and it will go. We can't take money out of this life, and money often brings more problems and makes life more challenging, even though you do get more comforts. Fame and success will come and it will go. So these things that the world focuses on as being prosperous are fleeting. They come and they go. They're temporary. They don't stay forever. But in Jesus, He's saying, with me, connected to me in the gospel, giving your life to me and dedicating your life to knowing the scriptures, knowing the living word, Jesus, you will have a prosperity that will be everlasting, not with money, but in peace. Not with fame and success, but in strength and joy. When you meet someone that has Jesus deeply rooted in their life, they are abundantly joyful, abundantly peaceful, abundantly strong. That is being prosperous in the Lord according to his promises that he makes in Joshua. So again, the promise from God is that meditating on the law, committing your life to the Lord, you will be prosperous. But not with money that's fleeting, not with success that is fleeting, but deep down at your heart level, you will have peace, joy, strength. You have the presence of the living God in power in your life forever and ever. And that is being prosperous. Well, that does it for today's episode of The Daily Word. If you like this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. But more importantly, try to use this word in your daily life. Who do you know that's prosperous in this life, in this world? What do you think of when you think of someone who is prosperous? And then also go a little deeper and think about the promise of Jesus. And think about if you would like to have more peace, joy, strength, and power in your life. Because that is the promise of prosperity in Jesus and in his name. My name is Nathan, and this was your Daily Word. See you next time.